Hey there. I just wanted to say hello. Sorry about the shaking of all my equipment here. I am going live here on both Instagram and Facebook. Hello, Instagram. Hello, Facebook. And first of all, I want to say hello to all of you who are watching me right now and give me a little feedback and leave me some comments and let me know how this resonates with you, what I'm talking about. As well as all of you who are watching this on replay, I want to thank you for being with me in any case. So, sorry about that. So much equipment for me. Today, I want to talk about one identity that so many women adopt, which is, sorry about this as well. You feel you accept identity that you're clingy or needy when you're dating somebody who is perhaps emotionally distant. And I want to talk about that because it kind of pains me to see so many women struggling with that. And then I see you making so many mistakes, from adopting that identity. If you kind of compare it, if you're riding a horse or bike or a car, if you don't have this vision in front of you, if you are not looking ahead, you're going to fall off the cliff somewhere. And this is compared, like, this identity of being needy or clingy is just not going to lead you to the love that you want, the love that will actually make you happy. So I'll talk about that, and I'll talk about how to change this identity and how to handle this situation when when you find yourself in a relationship with an emotionally distant person. But prior to that, let me introduce myself. I'm Dalila Jusik-LaBerge, and I help strong, independent women find love and partner that's excited to commit to her without confusion, guessing, overthinking, and talking to your friends on the phone for a whole night. So no need for that, because you have all that knowledge inside, because you're going to be utilizing my soulful, effortless love attraction, because that's the only kind of love that will actually make you happy. Um, so let me tell you, why is it important that you address this? First of all, um, I'll tell you the biggest mistake that women make, and this kills their chances of being happy in relationships. And I will tell you also about what happens when you start dating somebody who is emotionally distant, and right around a point of couple months when you start growing attached to that person, there is that anxiety or fear that happens for both of you. I will talk about that. Um, and once you have this awareness, it will help you to feel more empowered. I will also talk about how to handle this rush of frustration that happens, that leads you to feeling frantic, perhaps, and fearful, and uh, make a lot of mistakes from that point. And I will also help you how to change your identity, from feeling needy and clingy to feeling empowered to create the love that you actually want. And if you have any friends that can benefit from them, let them know, because I see so many women struggling with this. Uh, Let me tell you a story of one of my clients, and this could be any client. There are so many women that struggle with this. You see yourself doing so well as you're single, but you're kind of looking for love, and you're at the best place in love in life. Just before you meet that one person, and of course you attract somebody because everything is going so well. You have so many friends. You're enjoying your life, your self-care activities, and so on. And as soon as you meet that person, things are great. You can't believe how fortunate you are. But as soon as you start attaching to them, around 2 months, the fears arise, and then this person uh, this person starts withdrawing, and or not showing you the same amount of affection as they did when you just started dating them. And this is called, so many people go into that anxious avoidant trap. You cause each other these reactions. You become more fearful, while the other person also becomes fearful. But for you, it shows in a sense that you need to connect more. And for your partner, it shows like they need more space. Uh, so, what actually happens is that you feel clingy and needy, but it's actually you're not a needy person. I want to remind you that you functioned well. You don't need anybody to tie your shoes or anything. But this event, being in a relationship, triggered old attachment traumas for both of you. As soon as you started attaching to this person, and so you need to get closer to him, and he needs to withdraw more. And this kind of puts you into that vicious negative cycle. You both feel out of sorts, no matter how smart, educated, or self-regulated you were prior to this. So many people describe it's like crazy. I feel like I'm crazy or something. So uh, if you try to continue operating in this mindset that you're too needy, if you try to kind of try to not be needy, you're just gonna it's gonna ruin your chances of happiness. You're gonna do everything that you think is right from this wrong perspective. It's like I compare this like riding a horse, bike, or a car, and not actually looking ahead, not having vision. So if you consider yourself needy and you try to do everything, give him space, try to do these outside activities that you think are right, will just grow more resentment because things will not work out. And as you have this resentment, that resentment will come across to your partner, and he will withdraw even more. There is this disconnect between what's happening. So you have to stop pretending that you're not needy, because you're not needy. Just remember what I told you. You are re-experiencing trauma that was there prior to meeting your partner. So let me tell you quickly about this trauma so you can kind of have this awareness. This doesn't have to be any horrific trauma that happened. Usually it's something that your parents were unable to see you for who you are, and they were unable to meet your maybe physical and mostly emotional needs. So as a little girl, you decided that you need to carry on, and your needs don't matter. You need to be this smart, high achieving person, and you needed to kind of not be in touch with your emotions because it would be too painful to realize that your emotions don't matter. And there's that missing experience in your life which you hope you will find in your romantic relationship. You hope that your partner will see you. And that's the goal. That's what I want for you. And that's what you would like. But the problem is that you are not in touch with those emotions, that you are not in touch with your needs, with your boundaries, because remember, you were operating, just to kind of meet certain goals, to get good grades, to accomplish certain things. And when your partner doesn't see you, he has his issues, he has his attachment trauma. When he doesn't see you, then these wounds come back. Then you start having these horrible feelings of neediness and clinginess, and then you give yourself this negative identity, which is so not true. So what I want to tell you is how to deal with these feelings when you feel that you're not needy. And what I recommend for this is that mindfulness. So remember, I already told you that this is just trauma, and you just need to kind of pause and just observe what's happening inside of you. Do you have a pit in your belly? Do you have difficulty breathing, tightness in your chest? Is there maybe a lump in your throat? And once you kind of feel that, you will already feel a little bit not detached in a negative way, but you're going to be able to just observe it instead of being enmeshed into that experience of things happening in your body and in your mind, and not what we call craziness. We call for ourselves, I hear so many people call it, I feel like crazy, but you're not crazy. It's just things that are not addressed that happen to you, and now they're coming up in your life. So as you have that, going on with normal life part self, one of my mentors uses this, Janina Fisher. She said going on with normal part self carries on, so you still have that, and you can keep her online, and that part of yourself can say to this other part, hey, you're going to be okay, we're going to be okay, I'm managing this, and you're going to we will figure out who is the right partner for us. We don't know, who is the right partner, so I'm just searching for the right partner, and let's just sit back and see. And most importantly, what matters is that you are able to actually communicate your needs, emotions, and boundaries. But for that, you need to learn how to read them, how to be in touch with those emotions. And the first part is what I just told you: observe your feelings, inside, what's happening, and then create. Hey, I feel a little bit. You may not even have so many words for your emotions, but once you are in touch with that, you don't put on that person, on your partner, burden for all this unknown that's happening in you. So you're going to be able to just say, you know what, I feel uh, desire to connect a little bit more. And when he hears that, oh, okay, just a phone call would be easier. So when you are in touch with your feelings, and when you express them, then he can kind of cool off a little bit. His fears will go down too, because relationship takes both, but it first takes yourself and expressing these things. So there is so much more to it, but this is just the beginning: awareness of your emotions, and then expressing them without burdening that person. Like, it's not his, duty to know your feelings and needs just without you communicating. And in my course, Self-Love Revolution, express your feelings and capture his heart. This is the way to capture men's hearts, because they love those feelings that you express, that vulnerability that Brené Brown calls vulnerability. Vulnerability isn't weakness. It's actually knowing yourself and standing up for yourself and saying, you know what, I need a man who's going to call me regularly, who's going to respond to my messages. That's it, and you are not weak, you are not needy, you just know what you want. And then that brings us to that final new reframe. You are not needy. You already have everything that you need in your life. You know how to tie your shoes. And what my belief is that what we ultimately crave is being loved is great, but our ultimate desire and need is to kind of serve and love. But it kind of goes along with seeing your needs, being, and we are looking for that person who will be receptive to our love. somebody who will, like, when we give them that love, they will be, oh, I'm enjoying it. And that's what makes us happy, like it makes us happy to make other people happy. But for that, you need to be in tune with yourself and love yourself. That's why this course is called Self-Love Revolution. Express your feelings and capture his heart. And I will link it to the comment. But so the reframe, instead of feeling needy, you're not needy. What I want you to embrace is that you have a beautiful heart and love, and you love to give. And simply, you need to realize who is able to receive that love, who is there, available, and evolved. We all evolve. It's not that this person is narcissistic and this person is jerk. It's just we are all at different stages of readiness for that love and relationship that you want. So when you reframe like this, then you are empowered, you're capable. You don't feel needy, but you're rather somebody who has that precious gift. Your heart and your time, I always say, are the most precious gifts, and you need to be the one who discerns who is good recipient of that, if you will. So that would be it about what I have to say. If you have any questions, let me know. I don't see any in the comments. If you know any friends that can use this, please let them know. And if you leave any questions for all those who are coming later, please go back and watch from the beginning. And you can leave a question in the comment. I will come and answer if needed. And I hope you have a good day. Let me just reintroduce myself for those who are joining me later. I'm Dalila, and I help strong, independent women find partner excited to commit to her without confusion, guessing, and overthinking. I utilize soulful, effortless love attraction method that helps you attract love and create relationship that actually makes you happy. And today I talked about, what did I talk about? Gosh. About accepting label that you're needy leads you to unhappiness in love. You will, wind up, even if you find a partner, you will wind up in an unhappy relationship. And I explain what actually happens when you start a relationship. I explain that you're not actually needy, but that feeling is just that trauma that was stirred. And I also explain how to handle these feelings that come up when your partner doesn't give you that same level of either commitment that you needed or the same level of affection and attention as at the beginning of your relationship. And I explain how to change that identity. Don't identify yourself as needy. You are not needy. You have plenty to give, and you're looking for somebody who is evolved to that same kind of love and same level of affection that you are looking for. Thank you so much, and let your friends know about this. I am looking to helping so many of you. Bye now.